What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black. That's STEVEE the Black. I'm back, and I'm here to give you another SmackDown live review today. So as a whole, how was SmackDown live for the third week in a row? But as for the new era, the second week in a row. But how was it this week? And compared to Raw, how was it? SmackDown this week, just like Raw, was a C. There were a lot of good points that we'll get into, and there were a lot of points where we're like, yeah, okay, whatever. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into it, and I'll let you know what I thought about each individual thing, shall we? So, SmackDown opens up with Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family, or rather him and Eric Rowan. And he basically just says he owns SmackDown and that Dolph Ziggler can't beat him on his own and stuff like that. So Dean Ambrose comes out and says, no, SmackDown doesn't belong to you, belongs to me in the WWE Universe. Dolph comes out, he jumps into the ring, he gets beat down by 2-on-1. Then Dean kind of come and help him, and it's starting to even up a little bit. But then as Bray Wyatt's about to put Dean into his sister Abigail, that's when Dolph Ziggler tried to hit the super kick, but he hit Dean Ambrose instead, allowing Bray Wyatt to take out Dolph Ziggler. So, as a whole, that beginning was pretty good. Nice way to start off SmackDown, so I gave it a B. And then, obviously, as I predicted last week when I said that it was going to be Dean and Dolph against the Wyatt family, I was right in that because in backstage segment, that's what happened. He said, you two are going to be in a tag team match against the Wyatt family, okay? So, definitely interesting. It doesn't look like they're going to add Bray into the match because there's enough heat between Dean and Dolph already. But expect after SummerSlam for the first SmackDown pay-per-view Backlash, expect that to be probably either a triple threat or just between Dean and Bray, because I really don't think Dean will lose to Dolph. I really hope he doesn't, because as I said, Dolph deserves to be champ, no doubt about that. But again, Dean has to have a long, legitimate reign. And yeah, he beat Seth Rollins 2 times, and he beat and he won the Shield triple threat. But other than that, I mean, really, what he needs to have more. He needs to have a longer run, as I've been saying. So there's that. Anyways, next American Alpha comes out, beat 2 jobbers, and then before their match starts, all of the SmackDown teams come out, except for the Usos, because one of them's hurt. I believe it's Jay's hurt, so the Usos won't be on SmackDown for a while. But all the teams come out, and after the match, they all get in and they all start fighting each other, and American Alpha comes out on top. The tag teams were the Vaudevillains, the Ascension, and the Hype Bros. If you add the American Alpha, that's only 4 teams plus the Usos. That makes 5. So I don't know how many teams are on Raw, but I mean it's a little bloated tag team. But you know, the SmackDown roster just seems so small. It's like they don't have enough guys. Like SmackDown doesn't have to be the underdog. The brand split in SmackDown going live was meant to elevate SmackDown. While it has been elevated from the past, it's still not. It just still feels like the B show. It's great. It's better. But it still feels like the B show. So. Next we had Eva Marie versus Becky Lynch. But again, this time the match did not take place because of a wardrobe malfunction. And Eva Marie had to go into the back. So Becky's like, no, I want to fight somebody. I'm not going in the back. Somebody come out. Let's go. Then Alexa Bliss comes out. And it was her birthday yesterday, so happy belated birthday, Alexa Bliss. But they had the match, and I think Becky was about to win until Eva Marie came back out, distracted Becky Lynch, allowing Alexa Bliss to get the win with the Twisted Bliss or something like that, I believe it was. It was a nice move, so I did like it. So Alexa Bliss did pick up the win. That's great for her SmackDown debut and everything, but again, at the cost of Becky Lynch. I mean, Becky really needs to win, like, seriously. She is this top diva right now, at least in my eyes, on SmackDown. I mean, because she was the first diva pick for SmackDown. And I just think that they need to get her some wins, because eventually she's going to start losing some people, and then nobody's going to care. So whenever the SmackDown Divas Champion or Women's Championship comes, Becky Lynch needs to be the first champion. You can have a 6-pack challenge or whatever like that for the Divas title with all the Divas in it, but Becky Lynch needs to come out on top because she needs the win. She really does. So, I gave the whole match, Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch match, a C. The American Outfit thing was a C, and SmackDown opening up was a B, by the way, just to let you know, because I didn't say the grade for those segments. Randy Orton versus Del Rio. Again, another okay match. It wasn't great. Del Rio disqualified himself by hitting Orton with a chair in his bad shoulder. And then, as he was about to hit him again, RKO out of nowhere. So, yeah. Really nothing else to say. I mean, it wasn't really interesting. Nothing special or spectacular about it, but hit that RKO out of nowhere, so. Next, we had Heath Slater taking on Rhino, and this was probably the most entertaining thing besides the WWE Championship thing, segments, and it was the Heath Slater. So, as we all know, Heath Slater is a free agent. Neither Raw nor SmackDown picked him up. And to be quite honest, I'd pick him before I had picked Curtis Axel or Bo Dallas, by the way. I just would have picked them. If anything, it should have been Bo Dallas. But Heath Slater is keeping this interesting. So Heath Slater has a match against Rhino, and he's like, "Yo, Rhino, look, please, I need to win this match, man. Can you let me win, man? I gotta do it for my 2 kids." And Rhino's like, "Nah, man. See, he's doing something in politics, so he's like, I gotta impress those people, right?" And he's like, "Come on, man. I gotta feed my 4 kids." And he's like, 4 kids? I thought you had 2 kids. And it was funny because JBL was like, he's got 17 kids or 18 kids, and then he went to back, and he almost won. And I think people were cheering for him because they feel bad for him. And again, SmackDown Live is supposed to be the land of opportunity, and he did get the opportunity. Don't get me wrong, but still, I mean, we were all rooting for Heath Slater, and he almost had that contract, but he said he didn't want it, even though he didn't know they were offering it to him in the back. So Shane and Daniel Bryan were about to offer him the contract, but he didn't know, so he quit SmackDown Live, or tried to get a contract on SmackDown Live. So I guess he'll try with Raw. So who knows if he'll win or not, but I think it will be interesting. So that was a C. Next, Carmella versus Natalya. I was hoping to see the match only because I wanted to see Carmella's entrance and see how she is, because she used to be a New England Patriot cheerleader. She used to be on the Los Angeles Lakers cheerleader. So I thought, it's interesting. Let me see how she is. And, I didn't really want to pay attention to that match. I just wanted to see her entrance. And hopefully she won, which she did. But other than that, I really wasn't paying attention. So it's a D. And the Slater Rhino match was a C. Next up, I mean, there was no Cena, no AJ. They just showed the promo for their match at SummerSlam. And Baron Corbin was bullying Kalisto. And because he said he's mad he cost him the United States Championship, not the United States, the Intercontinental Championship opportunity at SummerSlam. So all that was D. I mean, Cena really is part-time now. I don't know why AJ wasn't there, but, Cena wasn't there. I mean, if it was Raw, would Cena be there? Probably. I don't know. He could have been there for a dark match or something after that. So who knows? But maybe they'll be there next Tuesday. So all of that was a D, but whatever. And then finally, the main event, Dean and Dolph Ziggler taking on the Wyatt family, and it was a great tag team match, excellent match. Dean and Dolph ended up winning the match, and then after the match, as we all expected, Dolph got dirty deeds. Dean Ambrose gave him dirty deeds or whatever like that. So I gave that match a B because it was great, excellent, a lot of hype, a lot of suspense. But basically, in a nutshell, that was SmackDown Live. Again, I gave it a C, 6.5. Just like Raw, 6.57 out of 10. Nothing really spectacular, nothing really interesting, nothing really that blew my mind about SmackDown Live. But again, it is better than it was in the past. Better when it was pre-taped and everything like that. So, that's about it. But tomorrow, the great news. Tomorrow is August 11th. And what does August 11th mean to me and this channel? August 11th is the 1-year anniversary of this channel. So tune in tomorrow for a special video that I will be doing. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. It'll be something that you guys have never heard me talk about before. It's not the football thing. I may do that Sunday, Saturday. Well, not Saturday or Sunday. Because maybe Monday. I might do it Monday. I'll promise you the NFC East predictions video. I'll do that one Monday. I'll run down each team, the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Giants, and the Redskins. Talk about their games. Talk about what each one, who I think will win what game. So here's how that will work before I get back to the anniversary video. I'll do an Eagles video. Then I'll do a Giants video. They'll all probably be short, but then I'll do a Cowboys video and a Redskins video. Each going down of their schedule and seeing the best outcome and the worst outcome. And then I'll give my final prediction on who I think will win the NFC East. Maybe I'll do one each week. That way, it'll take up the preseason. So that way, by the time I get to the NFC East prediction video, it'll actually be time for the NFC season to start, you know? So I think I'll do that. And again, I'll start with yours truly, my favorite team, the Eagles. So stay tuned for that on Monday. And as I was saying earlier, tomorrow is the anniversary video. It's been 1 year of name changes, 1 year of videos. If you go back to my first video for doing all of this was what my opinion on The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. And basically, I would tell you what it's about, but suspense. So just check it out tomorrow. And that's about it. So, again, this is your boy, Steve the Black. I will see you tomorrow for the anniversary video. And if you're not down with that, I've just got 2 words for you. Peace out.